Greetings from Hamilton, Montana. I'm Tim Puchkowski at ABC Acres in beautiful Hamilton, Montana. And we are in our jungle that is our greenhouse. And believe it or not, we have bananas growing. This is an exciting time because this is the first time our banana tree is actually producing fruit and is in bloom. We've had this tree for about 6 years, and Brett's been trying really hard these last 3 years to get it to bloom and to really boost its growth. And what he's been doing has been working out great. It's kind of funny, we were exploring the canopy of the tree and just kind of checking things out when we happened to notice a flower up there. And that flower has just been growing longer and longer and longer, and more bananas have been popping up and producing and growing. We're probably going to be getting at least well over 250 bananas off this one bloom. And from the beginning of the bloom to until we can harvest it, it's going to take about 180 days or so. So it's going to take a little while, but we are going to be getting bananas in Montana, which is pretty wild. So a little bit about banana trees. They do well in acidic soil between pH of 5.5 and 6.5. They like well-drained soil. They do well between temperatures of 53 degrees Fahrenheit and 80 degrees Fahrenheit. At 100 degrees Fahrenheit, they'll start getting burning along the leaves. So you want to keep your banana tree at about that temperature range if you're going to be growing bananas in your own greenhouse, that is. They like water. They need a lot of water, and they need a lot of nutrients. That was part of our focus on really getting this banana tree to thrive these past few years. Was we really focused on watering it, and really focused on giving it the right nutrients and giving it the right nutrient management plan. And so by doing that, we're able to get our bloom. So a little bit about the anatomy of banana trees. You have the main stalk, and then you got your leaves. The way the banana tree grows is that it has its main stalk that's producing the bananas, and then once it starts producing those bananas, then it'll start shooting up suckers. Now, banana trees, they'll have their main stalk that they're growing their bananas from, and once they have their fruit, they end up dying. So you want to manage your suckers, and there's two different types of suckers that can grow. There's just the water suckers, and then you have your sabers. Now the sabers are the ones that produce your fruit. You can tell the two apart by their leaves. Sabers will have a narrow leaf such as this, and then your water suckers will have a wider leaf that have coloring on it, such as this one right here. So now that we have a producing stalk, we're going to have to manage our suckers that are coming up. So the tree is planning for its next crop and its next year. So another fascinating fact about bananas is that they're parthenocarpic, which, if you were paying attention in your botany class, you'd know means that they are self-stimulating their own fertilization. So they do not require fertilization or like pollination, which is really fascinating, but it has its drawbacks, because then these bananas are not going to be as genetically diverse, but it's not going to require, you know, another banana tree. So yeah, all of the ovary and surrounding structures, all the growth is stimulated by itself. So every year we're going to be able to get these bananas. So wrapping up, it is totally possible to grow bananas in Montana. All it takes is right soil conditions and the right nutrients and right watering. Right now we're really focusing on adding P&K to our tree and to our soil, and the tree is responding very well to that. We're doing it with a process of adding potash as well as some fish fertilizer, and yeah, the tree is just sucking it all up. These things are really require a lot of nutrients to be able to grow well. So good luck growing your bananas. You can also grow them in smaller pots as well. They do grow well. You can get a dwarf variety. Yeah, they do really well in potted plantings. But good luck growing your bananas, and until next time, happy growing.